We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. The punter, Jake Bailey, on to get this one started. And off we go from South Florida. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Back 60. Come 19. Street. Head street. Go, Lee. Go. Warrior 70.
From out of the gun, here's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. A gain there of 11. 1st down, New England.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of...
That is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Hey, Ram.
4 yards on the pickup.
Easy. We'll go Orange.
At the Patriots' 8-yard line.
The man in motion is Watson.
Set.
Herbert to throw. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. A try here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Going for it all. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. They face second down and 7.
21, 12, 12. Set.
Pistol here for Herbert. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He'll get about 2. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. Second down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Ray.
Hill brought in motion.
Ready.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, no. This goes through the end zone. Did he lose it now before crossing the plane? It looks like they say he did. So this is the rule that always brings up a lot of debate. This winds up a touchback, a turnover, and the opponents take over at the 20-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's May. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
And the Patriots first down.
May gonna look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. And even 30 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Second and 7. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. May to throw on second down. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. Throwing is May. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. On fourth down, it's Chad Ryland for the Patriots field goal. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This is caught. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage, and the first down.
Gutsy call there. They forego the field goal attempt and allow their offense to come back on the field to try to end this drive with 6. Now, how often do we see those plays blow up in your face and we question the decision? But when they get it right, we have no choice but to tip our cap and say job well done.
And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, anytime you dial up a draw, Mike, you have the defensive line and the linebackers accounted for. Who you don't have is any of the secondary defenders. It's a perfectly timed secondary safety blitz. He's able to get in the backfield and stop this play before it even had a chance to get started.
Throwing on third down is May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, You're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Home the troops right. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
The man in motion is Watson. On play action, it's Herbert. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Hill.
Go.
The man in motion is Watson. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards to Devian Clowney there in run support.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
46-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hey, go Lion.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the...
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of the Patriots has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll drop this one down to Mostert. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Now Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now play fake. Herbert. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
380. Hey, ram. Set.
Play action now. It's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Third and long.
Set. 380. You're not. Hey, Ray.
Hill brought in motion.
Why did
On third and long, it's Herbert. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it! And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, by the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Ready.
On play action, now Herbert. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. The man in motion is Watson. They'll run. It's Mostert. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Antonio Gibson out of his end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go now. 72. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Go.
From out of the gun, here's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throwing on second down. May. He's got Douglas going deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
From the gun, on third down, it's May. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, Kappa. Set. Moment trips right. Baylor Tiger. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Let's go. Set. Let's go. 21. Ready.
On play action now, Herbert. Off-balance throw. It's complete. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Crowd right. Set. 59. Set.
Herbert. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Miami. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. On play action, here's May. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Pistol here for Herbert. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to lead to 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. Back deep is Marcus Jones. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 18-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, New England.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
May to the air once more. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. On second down, it's May. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
They'll go. Here's May. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, go Lion, Lion. Go.
On first down, Herbert. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
May to throw on second down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A run here with Mostert. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Mostert. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, some extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal situation as we are now through the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and goal.
5-9. Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. His kick is good. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is May. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. Taking a shot for Smith-Schuster. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Patriots ready for the punt. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The man in motion is Watson. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Second and 11.
Hey, Ram.
On play action, it's Herbert. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Hill brought in motion. Now a play fake. Herbert. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's Mostert. And he'll take this down to about the 7. 2nd and goal. Herbert to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Raheem Mostert, touchdown Dolphins. He had the touchdown run earlier, now add a TD reception. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Antonio Gibson out of his end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
From the gun on 3rd down, and this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Mostert going left. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
We'll go orange. Set. Go.
On play action. Now Herbert. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Miami. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Antonio Gibson out of his end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Back at 60. Set. Cut 19. Warriors 70.
Off the play fake, it's May. This one, downfield, looking for Henry.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
18, run. Let's go now. 70 rings. Go.
May to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. To throw again is May. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's May again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.